Well, now to a story that sounds like something out of a science fiction movie. Scientists literally printing organs and other body tissue. The idea is if you need a new knee or heart, the body part can be created by a 3D printer. Researchers from the University of Edinburgh have created a machine that prints out embryonic stem cells. Well, this may bring back memories of Dolly the sheep. Remember her? Back in the late 90s, she was the first mammal to be cloned, and she was living proof that a clone can be produced from a cell taken from the body. Oh, with Dolly in mind and with scientists working on being able to print body parts, is it just a matter of time before humans can be cloned? For more on this fascinating and perhaps scary technology, RT correspondent Marina Portnaya joins us now. Hi there, Marina. So we've reported on 3D printing everything from guns to food. What are some of the other ways that developers are looking to use this technology?
Well, right now, Liz, experts are using 3D technology to develop something that's been dubbed bioprinting. Major universities, corporate laboratories, and biomedical engineers are printing experimental heart valves, knee cartilages, bone implants, kidney cells, and even healing tissue. Now, 3D bioprinting essentially squirts ink of living cells to build up tissue structure. Eventually, biomedical engineers hope to print out tailored tissue suitable for surgery and entire organs that can be used in transplants. Experts say that ideally they would like to create organs for those that are on lists waiting for organs and possibly, in life circumstances, in dire life circumstances. So pioneers of this bioprinting believe it will be a huge benefit to the public and to the medical community, but quite eerie knowing that a technology can create tissues and organs possibly in the future.
I mean, certainly something like this can transform the medical community. Science as we know it raises a lot of questions. I want to bring up this project. It's called Stranger Visions, and we have some pictures from this project. What you're looking at there are 3D portraits, and these portraits are based on a person's DNA. And this artist takes someone's genetic code, and from that code can literally create a face based on what this person would look like. So people, Marina, leave behind traces of their genetic code everywhere they go, from hair follicles to skin particles. So how far is something like this from becoming a reality?
Not that far at all. What this Brooklyn artist aimed to do was, she said that she found hairs on the streets throughout New York City and then essentially tried to create faces that were attached to the DNA of the hairs that she found. But there's a software called FaceGen that can create 3D faces from just a few photographs. So I could essentially use a few photographs of you, Liz, never possibly to even have met you, used photographs of you, and then create a 3D image of you, which is quite scary because with this 3D printing, we don't know how far it will go, how far it will develop. And to know that a stranger can find a piece of your hair or your cigarette butt if you smoke, or a glass that you drank out of, or even a few pictures of you, and create a 3D facial structure of you is a bit terrifying. I mean, forget about surveillance and privacy issues. Knowing that a stranger could do something like that of you, it doesn't keep a sense of calm within the public. And this is just the start of it. Who knows how it will develop 5 years from now?
Yeah, for some, this absolutely sounds terrifying. It's almost humans playing this role of God, creating body parts, creating other humans, other living things. We had mentioned that the sheep that was cloned years back. Is this kind of a pathway to cloning a human being?
I don't know if I would use the word cloning. Maybe some would. It could be a pathway to building a human being or replicating a human being. Look, back in 2002, the movie Minority Report was just a sci-fi movie. But now the surveillance and the drones that we saw in that movie a little over a decade ago have become a reality today. So who knows how far this bioprinting, the 3D printing, the FaceGen software, how far it will advance 5 years from now. Maybe a person can be cloned, or a person can be replicated between their photographs, between the hair and their DNA, and between and also add to that the virtual identity that most people have created for themselves online through social media, through uses of Skype, through email. Essentially, there's a footprint of someone everywhere, be it through your hair or your activity online, and that could essentially be duplicated with all this new software and technology that's pioneering right now.
Yeah, and fascinating to say the least. Thanks for that report, Marina. That was RT correspondent Marina Portanaya from our New York studio.